just didn't make it happen. So
maybe, yeah, you got to pull yourself back from that when that happens. You know, especially in a high-pressure match, these sort of things happen. So we'll see how he comes back from it. Mike does get to be on the play for Game 3. Yeah, what it sounded like is that he had a Predator's Uffenwald tracker going and then let it get away from him at that point. Both players, looks like we have the 60 sleeve mirror here. Maybe, no, one's darker than the other.
60 sleeve mirror, I like that.
Alright. Both red, though. Alright, Alakayleh first, he's on the play. And we have a mulligan for Alakayleh. And Jansen will be keeping. So Jansen, having lost the first game, pulled the second game out, a very long game, now coming up, you know, looking to be in a powerful position starting Game 3. Maybe he'll pull back the match and then join the top 4. Remember, the winner of this will play Lance Barons, one of our overall 1 seed and one of our 2 undefeated players in the top 4 tomorrow morning. Lance is playing red-green aggro. Between these two, I have to feel like Timothy probably likes his red-green aggro matchup.
Now, this is not Timothy's first time in an open top 8. He was in a top 8 months ago in St. Louis as well.
Yeah, our last trip to St. Louis, he top 8'd there also in Standard. That time he was playing Grixis Control, so no stranger to Standard Opens here in St. Louis.
Now let's see if Mike can find a better hand this time. Timothy, one of the things I feel like is very tired being a judge in the background. the yawning head judge.
Yeah.
This has been a long day. We started Magic at about 13 hours ago.
Yeah.
So
Mike going down to 5 cards.
Oh boy! And as has been said in the past, that is the game of Magic. You can win from 5 cards. It's not as easy as it is with 7.
No. I mean, he can still turn to a Predator Ooze and have Timothy have no answers to it. You know, there are plays here that could still get him into it, but no, 5 is a lot worse than 7. Absolutely.
As they say sometimes, when you get that football across the goal line, that's a touchdown.
Yeah. All right, Mike leads out on a Forest. Timothy on Evolving Wilds will pass it back. Brings it back to Mike.
Unexciting for Mike to have no turn 1 accelerator. Turn 2 Geist is the backup.
Yeah, if he can curve this into a solid 3-drop, he's got himself a shot. Jansen will drop down to 18. And finding, I believe, a swamp.
When I'm playing, I'll call it cardboard Magic, I can't help it. Every time that I sack one of those lands, I always unconsciously go to mark my life down.
Yes.
Every time.
Same here. He's going to get a Plains with it, actually. And you're like, wow.
I even do it in limited.
So first you do it, and you go to write down, and you go, wait, this doesn't cost a life. This card's great. And you're like, wait, it's coming to play tapped. Oh yeah, it's just, okay. And then it's like this really split-second thing that happens for me.
It's really funny. I actually feel like I've lost so many seconds of my life with that moment that it probably has added up to an hour. That might be exaggeration, but still.
That's a lot of Evolving Wilds in terms of expanses
I've been playing a lot of Evolving Wilds over the years. Okay.
There's also the Moto convention where people usually just play them and crack them immediately. I'm not sure why.
I'm not a fan of that one. Turn 3 mana.
No Dungrove, no Predator Ooze, just 2 more damage.
And
John Catacomb
3 mana on the other side.
Nothing for Jansen. All right. Mike kept his hand based on something. He's going to get the chance to play out his stuff.
Turn 4. Here it comes. Gotcha during combat. 2 damage. Gets the 2 in anyway.
Yeah.
Just a different way. Pass. Oh, this is so bad for Mike.
Sounds like Mike kept a hand. Mike kept a hand, which is similar to, you know, some Forest and a Strand Group guy. So he's like, hey, Forest, I'll keep this. And maybe he's drawing Forest. Or some other tragic situation. Blade Splicer comes out from Jansen. Keep leaving black up. He does not have Tragic Slip, though. He does have
That is
golem.
awesome. In case you're not sure what that is, that says what it is right at the top.
Says it's a golem.
That's
It's clearly
right.
a golem token, you know.
That's an amazing golem. Pass. The Blade Splicer by itself holding off the Strangleroot Geist. By itself, I suppose it's his friend that is, but you know, I think you understand what I'm saying. Is that an angel in hand too? Is this just completely locked up for the most part?
Possibly. I mean, it's not totally locked up, but yeah, it's pretty strong. He can always get Revenge of the Hunted.
Okay, revoke in hand.
Revoke existence. There are actually no artifacts.
Rancor. I can hit Rancor.
Okay, can hit Rancor. Gonna gut shot at Jansen, dealing himself a fair amount of damage here. And Vault of the Archangel into play. All right, now the life loss that Timothy's incurred on himself, not as much of a problem.
5th mana. Is that a 5th mana pass?
Could be. Nope, it's going to be Thrag Tusk. All right, Mike's Thrag Tusk going to get mana leaked. No Thrag Tusk.
No.
All right, yeah.
Only one Thrag Tusk in Mike's main. One more on the board. I would not be surprised if he boarded it in, seeing as we see it cast here. And I cannot see what's happening.
Ponder from Timothy Jansen.
Okay. Another Blade Splicer, Glacial
land,
Fortress, and a Ponder.
That's almost a certain keep.
It's a
Maybe
pretty
not
good
the
hand.
land part of it, but you know. Yeah, have a Blade Splicer get into Ponder again next turn. It's great. So yeah, he's going to keep that, drawing Blade Splicer, and make the attack with a 3/3. So for damage now in from Timothy Jansen, and he'll cast the second Blade Splicer. Mike really just still, I mean, the problem is he needs to establish some sort of presence here on the board. This first strike in tandem with the Vault of the Archangel is going to be very hard for Mike to deal with.
Revenge of the Hunted. Nope.
That would be a very good draw right here. I mean, how about 6th land, Revenge of the Hunted? Can you do that? That could be good enough.
1, 2, 3.
I think so.
4, 5.
5, nope. 5.
Thrag Tusk. Okay, that's 5 life. That's pretty okay.
Good. There's still this problem of like the first strike with Vault.
I wonder what the golems are going to say to that Thrag Tusk.
They're not gonna care.
Is that a bird in hand? Oh, it's a Vines, I think.
A what?
A Crushing Vines in hand.
Okay.
I think.
And then that other
Ponder again. Let's see what we got. Anything better? Land
that Glacial
still.
Fortress and a
Restoration Angel. And instead of Batterskull.
That's great. All
That's
right.
pretty okay.
It's a fine.
I will
probably
keep them.
keep that, I suppose.
Is that a Cavern of Souls in hand? No, it's another. Yeah, Cavern of Souls.
Yes,
okay.
All right. Yeah, excellent.
In with, let's say, some golems. At least one, maybe 2.
Send them both. I want to send them both. I guess Timothy Jansen in no rush here.
So there we see the Batterskull.
So I might have just waited until I had 8 mana for that Batterskull.
Is that no germ?
That's.
He might have
token's
verbally
coming.
announced the germ.
Yeah.
Might have.
Yeah. Remember, keep in mind you do have to actually announce the germ token. It's not a. So Revenge of the Hunted, Miracle now on Thrag Tusk. We'll see what the.
I think you might not have a germ.
We'll see what the call is on this germ token he's in it. Well, it gets Crushing Vines anyway. Both swing in. Everybody's gonna jump in front of that Thrag Tusk.
And they all are gonna die.
Yeah.
Zot.
So he's taking 3 from the Strangleroot Geist. He's taking 11, so the 5 trampling over. Yeah, it's going to be 9 total, dropping Timothy Jansen down to 5. The fact those creatures are gone are going to mean that Vault's going to have to work overtime here.
Goat.
The bigger thing.
No more first strike.
Well, the bigger thing in one,
No more
is
Blade
no,
Splicer
the
for the Angel.
Angel can't resto a Blade Splicer.
Oh boy, go to 5. That Angel looks a lot less good. Still looks pretty good, but I mean, it still looks a lot less good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jansen in a little
Mike,
bit of a tough spot.
Mike, you are a hero.
What a miracle.
Timothy was smiling a lot at the beginning of this game. He doesn't look as happy anymore.
You know, and I really kind of wish that instead of playing the Batterskull, if you just hold back, then this doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Because you have a first striking Golem, you have a Vault. So whatever gets. Yeah. I mean, you can defend against Revenge of the Hunted at that point. But Timothy Jansen letting this one go a little bit. Gotta not be happy with the... Yeah, as you can see there, not really...
Yeah, I think he
happy
thought
with
he
the
was
board
so
stuff.
safe that nothing
Yeah.
bad could happen to him.
You know, his opponent was on 5 and wasn't playing anything. It turns out Mike Alakayleh only needed 4 spells. Okay, 5. Well, I guess this is the second Thrag Tusk.
What else is there? Rancor? Ooh, Tracker.
Vault Tracker.
I'm a little excited about that.
Is he's passing the turn? And the Restoration Angel is going to come down.
How's that look? Looks good?
Yeah, I'm not sure I like passing the turn
I mean,
there, but
right
okay.
now I can hear a cowboy from Kid Rock in the background. And I kind of feel like that Tracker is a cowboy. Death Touch is real. It makes fighting a little bit harder.
So still a game that can go either way, though. Jansen's in a bit of trouble here. I still kind of, Mike, if I'm Mikey, you got to get this damage in, because the longer this game goes on, if Timothy can rebuild a board presence, the Vault of the Archangel will still pull this game out for Timothy Jansen. So Timothy, probably not safe to swing at all, is just going to have to hang back for a little bit. The Vault Tracker doesn't pose too big of a problem. Well, the bigger problem the Vault Tracker poses, I guess it's not too much of one. Yeah. If he can, if Mike can get down
The
a
Tracker
bigger creature,
now that he's untapped, what the Tracker can do is the Tracker can respond to the vault.
Right, but the thing is, both of Timothy's creatures kill Mike's outright without the Death Touch. So
That's fair.
That's
fair.
what I mean. But yes, if Mike plays something like Dungrove Elder, Tracker will become very relevant. And speaking of, and this and Predators
the
is down.
Predators.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, this is a good match of Magic. Oh, go, says Mike.
I think he's going to set up the Thrag Tusk to fight with Restoration Angel. And by passing the turn, he's blanking a lot of Timothy's mana if Timothy wants to hold open a vault.
Oh, the ooze.
Now, ooze, recall, gets a counter whenever it attacks.
Whenever it attacks, and whenever it
creature,
damages,
right?
or whenever it kills a creature.
Whenever it kills a creature, so it has to kill it. Has to eat the creature.
It's not actually that difficult for it to do that. Oh, is he going to do something at the end of turn here? No, maybe not. And Mike, not miracling apparently.
Alright, so, did you draw another revenge? Okay.
I'm pretty sure he would have just miracled it.
Alright, no, he said not miracling. I was like, oh, okay.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. He also chose not to fight on end step.
In comes the ooze.
Mike's playing this very safely. I'm not... Well, he can't block the ooze, because the Vault Tracker will kill anything then, because the ooze can double fight.
Fight.
So Timothy... this ooze is going to become a problem very quickly. And he can block with Angel. That's not going to do much, so...
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Mike Alakayleh will likely make them fight. Again. And we're gonna vault for life gain. He's gonna vault the Angel. And yeah, he'll fight in response here.
Poink.
All right.
Dead Angel.
The Dead Angel. Yep.
And does gain 3 life for Timothy Jansen, and the ooze becomes a little bit more, just
a little bigger,
more difficult to handle.
Well, I mean, the next attack should kill. Should deal. Okay, Mike did not respond to the lifelink trigger, so the lifelink did get to happen twice.
We do have a Phantasmal Image, which I think is going to make sense as a Thrag Tusk.
Oh yeah, I mean, it has to be a Thrag Tusk. It's going to get killed as anything else.
I mean, it's not exciting, but it does something.
Yeah. These Predators could get very, very dicey.
I mean, the thing is that if Timothy doesn't put down another creature, the tracker can have the ooze during combat fight the golem, so that the ooze is going to become a 5/5. The Thragtusk with it will be 5 power. So actually, he could kill Timothy next turn.
Attacking with the golem.
Wow, what is going on?
I do not understand. I'll just take it. Yeah, 19. Okay, 16.
Image. Does that
Image
work?
copies.
No responses? Okay, it's going to be a Thragtusk.
I think so. We'll check. We'll check to see what it's on.
The long game versus the ooze is a rough one. Gain 5 life.
All right, so Jansen now at
Oh.
16.
God, I love ooze.
I mean, ooze tracker is just very powerful.
This door opened by Timothy Jansen tapping out to Batterskull.
Alright, so Mike Alakayleh here on 6 lands. Yeah, in command.
The ooze comes in, is
Just-
now a 4/4.
So I feel like at this point, Mike needs to decide whether or not he wants his creatures to attack or block. The problem is his Thragtusks and Geist are not attacking, and they're not blocking the Golem token. It's like they're not there. He needs to commit to make them do one of the two.
Just 4 damage, says Mike. That's fine.
Yeah, Jansen's
Which
up.
I think actually is something I agree with in this moment.
Yep. And then he's gonna wait. He's
And
gonna
a turn
poke
to
the image because
be
it's not actually real.
Looking for something. An
Well, it's
Oblivion Ring would be a great card to draw here.
A way to kill tracker would be good. Not, that too.
In comes Thragtusk copy.
Yes, in comes fake Thragtusk. It's got to do something about it. I mean, tracker it, do something, but you can't actually just don't open the starting
is
and
he
go to
taking it?
11. Yes, he's got to make his
I don't
creatures
like
attacker.
that.
No, well, I mean, his creatures aren't attacking or blocking right now. It's not, you have to do one of the two. Yeah, I think he can't decide what he wants his Thragtusk and Stranglegeist to do.
Wow. Well, I mean, he could be just going for the kill here, right? He's saying to himself by that play, he's saying, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill your golem and then try to kill you.
Sure. I think we have a Restoration Angel drawn by Timothy Jansen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Which remember can poke the phantasmal image if he wants. Which probably or you can do that. You can get the golem.
Let's see the tracker gonna hit the golem.
Doesn't do anything.
Now you don't get to grow yet. Don't grow yet. Don't
Yeah,
grow yet. An
so-
angel might save the golem from killing by the predator ooze.
No, it'll just die. Looks like.
I mean, like the angel will still kill
well,
the golem,
the angel
but
will
the
kill
ooze
it
won't
itself.
get bigger.
Yeah. Don't feed the ooze.
Okay, 5/5 ooze. Wait, he says. Snapcaster.
Mage on
Gut
gut
shot.
shot for Wolfenvault tracker. Mike's got to not let this game get away from him. And now that means there's no way for Mike to get a free kill on that phantasmal image.
Well, hopefully this 5/5 ooze will do all the work it needs. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
6/6-minute attacks.
Remember, Jansen with a Restoration Angel for the Snapcaster Mage.
This is a maul to 5 from Mike Alakayleh. And Mike Alakayleh drawing. Drawing. Okay, no miracle
All right,
again.
no miracle. I'm gonna go with
Rancor?
Rancor on Predators. Okay.
All the eggy wags. But you know what? It's a good basket. It's a good basket. Everybody.
All right.
Everyone.
All right. So now we have a 8/6 Trampling Predators.
Restoration Angel would be a fairly solid defensive play here. Restoration Angel to target the Phantasmal Image to make a 3/3 beast to put a bunch of stuff into play.
Remember, Timothy Jansen does have a revoke existence in his hand. This is the only target for it, so presumably it will be revoked next turn. Blocking Thragtusk with Snapcaster Mage, that's not enough. That doesn't save him, does it?
Yeah, it's gonna have to be the Angel. Okay, before blocks. Angel. Targeting. That works, that works. Remember, the vault is out there. Vault of the Archangel. And what is the card that he's casting from the graveyard? I cannot see. Apparently it is not a Vapor Snag, it's Dismember? Dismember.
Alright, so that Rancor threatening pretty bad here. So he's gonna get to vault back. Maybe can he keep enough alive?
This is 12 damage.
How much damage? Yeah, and how much on the swing back for Timothy Jansen? If Jansen swings back, he has 10 power, and he has a vault. He's gonna beast within his own Thragtusk to get 2 3/3s.
Wait, what?
No, it's good. It gets 2 3/3s.
Okay, after blocks. Okay.
Okay. All right. So.
We're trying to see what happened over there with the card that was off screen. What was
So we have two days in, half of a days in pad, 2 tokens now.
half of a day's in pad. Go for the Throat was the card that was brought back.
Okay, so 2 beast tokens for Mike.
That makes a lot more sense than a Dismember. We're trying to figure out what was happening there.
What's going to have to happen here is that we need to hope that there's enough life gain off this Vault of the Archangel to keep Timothy Jansen going, which there could be. He's going to revoke the Rancor.
Existence on the Rancor.
Sure.
Vault.
And you have to vault here. You're at 2. Don't play whatever other card you're
Lingering
thinking about
Souls
playing.
would be not.
Okay, I will accept Lingering Souls as a valid answer here. But if it's anything else, I'm going to frown if you're going to cast it.
And they're coming in for 10 if he comes in with everything.
So without the Rancor, Timothy has that. Remember, he's going to have to block everything. Well, unless he vaults. I have some Blackstreet playing in the background for all of you listening here.
It's impressive how loud the wedding gets next to us. In comes the Angel by
just
itself.
Just Angel, knock him to 3. I think he's hoping to Alpha Strike.
I think he's thinking about block.
Turn.
Oh, maybe not.
All right, Blade Splicer. But now Vault is down.
Gosh.
Now I would like
that Golem is the best Golem of all time. Wait a second. And
another Rancor!
Off the top!
Off the top, second Rancor. And that
I was like, it's a miracle. Well, kind of.
Another Viridian Corruptor with the Golem. I think this is lethal.
Oh, that is.
And you can't block the
5,
Predators.
6, 7, 8, 9 trampling coming out.
Too much.
Okay, there's a. Oh.